Zombies in Spaceland. This is how to build the Dischord wonder weapon. Real quick before we get started, a couple of things you're going to need. The first thing is 600 tickets. You can get that at the arcade games or Neil challenges or what have you. The other thing you are going to need are these party shades. They drop from random zombie backpacks. You are also going to need to make sure you've hit all the power switches and activated Pack-a-Punch. I will have a separate guide for those in my Easter egg video. And let's start off with the disco ball part. You're going to want to come outside of the arcade here in this alleyway, right by Blue Bolts. This particular machine, you want to deposit one coin of each color. So one red, one blue, and one green. Once you put the last coin in, it'll spit out the Kindle Pops and also this little disco ball. You can go ahead and grab that, and that's your first part. Next, let's go after the battery. For this, you're going to need those party shades. Using your tactical grenade button, go ahead and put them on. As long as you're wearing them, everything will be black and white. While you're in this black and white vision, you want to look for 5 red targets that you can only see with these glasses, and you want to shoot those targets. There are around 13 spawns for the target. I'm going to go over all of them now. Your first location is going to be literally right outside of spawn. It'll be on top of this bush, right before the split bridge to get to the main center of the park. The next spot to check will be underneath this overhang in the Space Depot store, right by this ATM deposit. The third place you can check for a target is underneath this bridge. This bridge leads to the entrance to Polar Peak. For the fourth location, you're going to want to look at the mountainside of Polar Peak by this part of the roller coaster that goes into this creature's mouth. There are a couple places where you can shoot this from. You can also look at this from the entrance to the arcade. And speaking of the arcade, the fifth location we're looking at is literally right above the power switch inside the arcade. The next place you will want to look is inside of this broken claw machine, directly across from the water racing game. Up these stairs, directly past the water racing game, look inside the zombie window, and your next location will be inside the background there. There is also a target spawn inside this trash can, right when you come up the left set of stairs. Another possible target can be behind this prize counter. Be sure to check this spot thoroughly because it's tucked in the little corner there. You might need to jump to see it. There can be a target behind the Dischord cardboard cutout in the corner of the arcade. Inside the bumper car area is another possible target spawn in the corner by this pile of broken bumper cars. Down the alleyway, right by Blue Bolts, there is another target spawn in this window here. And for this last spawn, you want to go to the back of the arcade, this walkway that leads between it and Polar Peak. You want to look at this section of the roller coaster. It's pretty tucked in there in the corner, so just be careful and make sure you look thoroughly. Once you've shot all 5 targets, head to the arcade to the disco floor, and the battery should be floating there waiting for you. For the last part, you're going to first want to make sure you have Pack-a-Punch opened. You're going to want to go inside the portal here, and to the left of the Pack-a-Punch projector, you'll see a table with little UFOs on it. Interact with that table, and the UFOs should come to life. They'll fly out into the film, and once you follow them back out, you'll notice they start hovering around certain traps. Use whatever weapon you're comfortable with. Go up to any of these prize booths that are around the map. You want to grab the Arcane Core for 300 tickets. Just go ahead and buy it. It'll slap on the front of your gun, like so. Head back to the arcade, and above the disco floor, there will be a little UFO that should be flying around. You're going to want a group of about 20 to 30 zombies, and you're going to want to trigger the disco trap. You want to get these kills in one single activation of the trap, so make sure you have enough. When you get enough kills, you'll notice the UFO starts to fly in a bigger path around the entirety of the arcade. Take out your weapon with the Arcane Core attached. You want to follow this UFO around and basically get zombie kills near the UFO. And you'll notice that like these souls get sucked into the UFO. Keep following it around, keep getting kills, Eventually the UFO will disappear and there will be a little green blob on the ground where it disappeared. Go up to the blob with your arcane core weapon and pick it up. For this next part, you're going to want the gold teeth from the arcade prize booth. It's all the way on the left. It's 300 tickets. Once you have the gold teeth, you're going to want to head to the Kepler system area with the giant gator space croc alien trap. We want a brute to spawn and start chasing us around. They're the big guys with the alien helmet. Our goal here is to try and get the jaws of that gator croc, whatever it's called, get it to chomp down on the brute. It's not going to kill him. He's just going to be like, oh fuck, and then like, you know, just hold the jaw up. But when he does that, he's going to knock out some teeth loose. And that's all we need the brute for. Once he does that, once the teeth are knocked out, you can go ahead and kill him. He's outlived his usefulness. But once you're able to, go back up to the gator. Careful not to get chomped. Put the gold teeth in the gator, like so. And get some bling on him. You'll notice that in the back of the throat, a little door will open up with a little fancy machine. Take your weapon with your arcane core and your little green blob. You want to shoot one of these 4 panels open, like so, and inside will be a green crystal. And that is your third part for the Dischord. Go ahead and head to this cardboard cutout in the arcade by the prize booth. Go ahead and put your parts down. And once you have all 3, you can go ahead and grab your Dischord. Congratulations! If you're running a solo game, if you're trying to do an Easter egg attempt, this thing is my biggest recommendation, to be honest. And I mean, it's just fun as hell to use. I mean, the zombies literally breakdance. Like, are you kidding me? Anyways, hopefully this guide helped you. Let me know if it did, and thanks for watching.
Why you trying to play me out, homie?